Product disclaimer. The Iteracare blower is not a medical device, and the manufacturer does not provide medical advice. Users understand that the device is not intended for medical or diagnostic purposes. Its use should not replace reliance on medical treatment or advice from a qualified healthcare provider. A true leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Welcome to Knowing Your Business series.
Good more earnings and more learnings, everybody. Welcome to the reboot of WeCare Academy, Knowing Your Business. I am Russell McCassie, your quantum energy professor, and I am blessed, happy, and grateful to being with Cry for more than a year now. Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay. So yeah, we're here in the WeCare Academy, knowing our business, and of course, as one of the 3-in-1 core technology we have in the Iteracare, there are a vast of studies and applications about quantum. You know, it was used, or it's being used with chemistry, could be about optics, and a lot more. But then the focus of this session would be the quantum energy that is embedded in the Iteracare device. So we're gonna focus on that. Okay. So when we say quantum, it is the smallest and individually separate and distinct unit of a phenomenon. Say, for example, when we say a quantum of light, it is a photon, or we can say a quantum of electricity, which it is an electron. So this quantum energy triggers the natural process within the body. And that the ultimate aim of this is to produce a state of optimum balance. So let's look at this light on how, let's see how it affects our cells when we start to use the Iteracare on our body. All right. So because of the vibrations, the resonance, the good, the weak, and the bad cells are now being identified. The weak cells will then be brought back to a state of a healthy state, which is from 70 millivolts to 100 millivolts. Then the bad cells will start to liquefy. Imagine that it will start to die when exposed to the 3-in-1 core technology of our device. So it is also scientifically proven that the Iteracare generates quantum energy that energizes our cells. It also balances our bodily systems. It strengthens the body. Also, the presence of quantum energy answers the concept of Hippocrates, when he said 25 centuries ago that by heating the bones, it will create a big impact to our body, to our health. So it penetrates deeper into the vital organs, balances the brain waves, and even the balancing our chakras. If we're gonna look into ancient traditions, it says that the chakras in our body, or those main chakras, are actually the centers where the life energy is. And once aligned, it can help release blockages and promote energy flow. So this could definitely, and potentially improve overall well-being. It could also reduce stress and promotes mental clarity. Imagine that. Imagine having that device at home, right? So when we talk about switching on the Iteracare, it creates a quantum energy field that surrounds us, or it's around you. Imagine a sphere comes out when you switch it on. So this quantum field, it's a wave, it's a carrier wave that picks up the frequency, and also it responds to intentions. So when something gets in contact with it to its highest potential, it also speeds up, right? So imagine basking in the quantum field that is uplifting you from emotions, mental, and even your subconscious. So maybe you will hear your some distributors, you may hear CTO Nathan talking out about being mindful of what you are thinking, what your intentions when you're using the iTeracare device, right? Because this quantum energy is the one responsible for that. Okay, so let's just think about it as since it responds to our intention being, or actually we cannot or we don't turn off quantum energy. So when you can just, after using it, when it's not that hot, you can actually, sleep with it because the quantum energy cannot be turned off. So still, you can be mindful of it and get use of or take or I mean benefit from the quantum energy even if the device is turned off. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So as I mentioned, that this responds to our intentions. So imagine that the quantum is like a Wi-Fi, right? Once we have connected our phone to this Wi-Fi, then you get to choose whatever social media you want to open, to connect with. You can go watch videos in YouTube, even in TikTok, or even just go to Shopee, Lazada, Amazon, and add to cart. So same with this, when we are using the iTeracare, let's be clear with our intentions. We have to send in high frequency emotions. So let's be joyful, be grateful, and be intentional of our thoughts. Because that's how quantum energy, that's how powerful it is. All right. So when you're using iTeracare, for example, this week, like how I do it, because it really helped me a lot with my weight. So what I do when I'm wanting, I would want my tummy area, and oh my, I'm getting sexier by the day. All of my cells or organs are working perfectly. So focus to what you want in a particular session that you want to, and focus on that. Focus on that thought. Imagine your cells, your organs, that blood flowing beautifully with all of those oxygen in your body, and the quantum energy will pick up on that. That's how powerful it is. All right. So when we say quantum entanglement, this is when we mention that the scalar waves will pick up the frequency and carry to that into a particular object or where we focus our thoughts, right? Because everything, we are energy, everything is interconnected, including our thoughts, our emotions, and the energy you put out into the world. So, let's be mindful, let's shift that mindset, visualize our dreams and goals. And speaking out loud is going to boost the process because our voice carries frequency signatures. So, guys, as a closing for this session, everyone, please make yourselves aware of the quantum energy. Be connected to it, make use of it, then be marveled and dazzled by how your lives would change with it. That's all from me, and that's all about quantum energy with the iTeracare device. Thank you.